Hey everyone, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and you might be wondering, well, what's up with the hair? So this is a wake-up look, okay? And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the Theta Brain Wave state. A while ago, I wrote a passage inside of my Binary Lab traders chat, and also I think I may have made a video about it, but I can't remember if I made a video about it or not. So the video was about me speaking to like some kind of invisible friend who was giving me a talk down, not really invisible friend, but more like an invisible coach or a life coach, trainer, mentor, some kind of a thing like that. And basically, you know, in that dream or in the encounter, I was kind of like asking that invisible mentor, you know, what do I do with this and this in my life? How can I take Binary Lab to the next level? You know, how can I kind of like boost the traders' drive and accuracy? What can I do for them? And then suddenly, you know, he was pointing out like holes in my current operation, things that can be improved, things I was not doing enough of, and things I should also be doing. So, you know what? I recently came across like a one-page article about the different brainwave states, like alpha, beta, delta, theta, and gamma. All right. So I had another encounter, and it was like just with theta. So it was an amazing encounter, and now I know it was not about some kind of you know, invisible mentor thing, but it was actually, you know, me connecting with the power of the subconscious. I did you know, on that article, it kind of like piqued my interest, and I went on to, you know, basically like web surf about Theta Wave. And you know, some say that it is the state where you can create. Okay, you're able to synchronize the left and right hemispheres of your brain to actually have a better output. You're able to, you know, increase your IQ as well, and at that state as well, some people say that you're able to what do you call that? You're able to tap into the collective group, collective consciousness, okay? And some people just say that it's a state where you can create things and basically discover and visualize with very great detail, and even find like life's aha moments in that state. So I as I was reading about that, and I realized that I was in that state. And it was an amazing feeling. It was like, you know, I could literally ask any question and I could get an answer. Like, I would say like, what do you think of this? It was like, why didn't you think of doing this instead? Isn't that like way better? You know? And the thing is, it's not even like speaking to yourself, okay? Many years ago, it may not be on this YouTube channel, maybe on the one that got deleted, I ever made a video about like everyone already knows what they need to do something better. So let's say if you wanted to improve at any one thing in your life right now, you could probably write a list, okay? Just brainstorm anything that you think would make this better. And the question is, are you doing all of these things? We know the answers in our head, but we're not doing it for some reason. So for example, like a lot of people would say, how can we make more money? Well, you can think of this idea, that idea, and it's like, how can we trade better? How can we trade more consistently? Actually, all the ideas are already in your head, you know? But what's more interesting about the Theta wave is that when your brain waves are in the theta tune, which is like 4 to 7 cycles per second, It's like everything is like super slowed down, and then like endorphins are being released, and you can. It's like it's described to be a very meditative state, and sometimes when you enter this state, even if you don't actually have that much sleep, but you feel so energized after that. So and that such was the case, because like I had like super noisy neighbors. They're having like a house party, and I couldn't get to sleep till like wee hours of the morning. And suddenly when I did, I was actually in this state where I felt alert, but I knew my body was sleeping. And then suddenly I could ask any question, and I could get some kind of answer as well. So it was a really, really interesting state of mind to be in. And the theta is different from, let's say, the delta. The delta is what like people describe to be like a dreamless state, but the theta is really where everything happens. And like what I was saying just a while ago, like we know what we're short of, but we're often not doing it. But the theta state of mind, when you speak with your subconscious, when you get in touch with your subconscious, that is the one that's always picking up details, right? You can actually get flashed answers of things that you want to know, that you desperately want to know. And chances are you have already noticed it at some point, but you never consciously noticed it, but somehow your subconscious did. Is that amazing? So if this is something that you guys will want to read up about, I'm just basically making this video to give a sharing about the power of the theta state of mind. Okay, but if you want to know more about this, I encourage you to read articles. Just go, whether it's on the scientific side, on the lifestyle side, and if some of you are into meditation, you want to actually read up about Theta Meditation. It's probably something that you may want to do, or look to do, like once a month, or like any time that you feel like you need a boost in your life, you need a reality check, because sometimes we don't know what to measure ourselves up against, right? Like for people who live in the city, it's easy because like left, right, you see what the next person's doing. But sometimes, for some people who live out in the country, you live in a town that, like a small town where like your neighbors may not be into the same things that you do, and it's kind of hard to find like a clique sometimes, and it makes it very difficult to measure yourself up against someone else. But the subconscious has that information. The subconscious has its ways of extracting information from everywhere. From it's not just things that you witness, but things that you read about, things that you see, and it's amazing how this information can be compiled and shown to you right before your eyes, in your mind's eye rather. Okay, that was what I experienced. Go check it out about that one. And this, I know this video is not available. It's not related to trading, but I thought it's something really powerful that I wanted to share with you. And you're most welcome to share this video to someone else if you find this an interesting topic, or let's say if you've ever experienced one of those nirvana, or like very zen, like very breakthrough moments in your sleep, okay, or sometimes even your nap. Right? How many of you actually take power naps, right? It's like, have you ever found that sometimes, in a very compressed space of time, like so much information just goes through. And what was most interesting was when I was waking up from this, I kind of knew that I was waking up, and the subconscious was telling me that we have limited time. Like this isn't going to go on forever. You have any more questions that you wish to have answers to, you better ask it now. Otherwise, we're not sure when it's going to be the next time. And then shortly after that, I kind of like went back to, a very normal kind of dream. right after that. Like it went into from that and just to a typical lucid dream. I mean, most of my dreams are pretty lucid anyway. Anyways, I want to draw your attention to the call for Forex learning, the Forex learning group. I'm actually creating looking to create this group with a goal of 500 people in mind. So if we have 500 responses to the question that I've put up about Forex learning group, then we could actually have that ready within you could actually start getting into that group by mid-month, like mid-May this year. It's in my previous video. Go check it out. It's just a 3-minute 40-second video. There's a questionnaire. Basically, the video walks through what the question is about, but basically it's along the lines of like, for those of you who are looking to trade Forex, perhaps it's a way to supplement your binary, or perhaps because binary is not going to be available for you anymore in parts of like Europe and UK, then that form is going to help me understand like what kind of methods you want to learn, what kind of areas that you need strengthening your trading, what kind of obstacles you face, and what kind of ways, what kind of learning tools can support you better. All right, so check out the video as well, and that's basically what I wanted to share with you today. And once again, the main topic is about Theta, the Theta state of mind, and try and experience one real soon. Let me know in the comments how it went, or if you felt one, if you experienced one in the past, how did that go? What kind of aha moments did you get? I want to hear your comments in the video, comments box below. All right, bye for now.